Hey guys, how's Miss East Friends doing today? I miss you so much. Did y'all hear the birds that were outside in my yard? I'm just loving seeing all the birds at the bird feeders right now. I've just hung up my hummingbird feeders. It's time for them. Do y'all have any bird feeders in your yard? You might have seen some of these birds that I'm going to read about today in your yard. And if you don't have a bird feeder, it's really easy to throw some crunched up stale breadcrumbs or old cereal or something out there for them. They'll come and eat. They'll appreciate it, I know. Sometimes if we have some old potato chips or something, we'll crumble them up and put them out there. And squirrels might come and birds might come. One time a possum came. What about that? Do you have a book like this at your house? Have you ever seen one of these? I have grown up with one of these in my house all my life. It's an Audubon field guide to birds. I'm going to show you some that I marked that are really common to see here in Alabama. Look at this bird. Does anybody know what kind of bird that is? It's a robin. Isn't that pretty? With its orange belly. Robins don't migrate. They hang out in Alabama all the time. They're probably one of the most common birds. Also, I bet you've seen this guy right here. See him? Isn't he beautiful? He's a cardinal. And look at the girl cardinal. The boy cardinal is all brightly colored, and the girl cardinal is not. Does anybody know why? Anybody? The boy has to be all gussied up and pretty because he's looking for a girlfriend all the time. But the girl bird, that's the one that lays the eggs and stays on the nest. So she needs her colors to be more dull, camouflaged to her surroundings to not draw attention to the nest where the baby birds are. Isn't that neat? I love that. Let's see another one. Oh, look at that little guy with the black hat on, the black cap chickadee. Or a Carolina chickadee. I think it's the Carolina one that's in Alabama a lot. You'll see him at a bird feeder. And look at this little guy. He's called a tufted titmouse. Can you see him? And he's got the little crest on his head like the cardinal. He's a noisy little thing. They love bird feeders. Let's do a few more. Oh, look at the blue jay. You know our show we like to watch, Peep in the Big Wide World? Remember the blue jays on there? They're always sort of mean, aren't they, getting into trouble? Blue jays will steal other birds' eggs. And then this is a blue bird. Can you see him? With the orange belly, like the robin. And there's a hummingbird. Miss East's sister subscribes her to this beautiful book called Birds in Blooms. Look at this hummingbird on the front. Isn't that pretty? And look at this bird. I bet you know what that is. An owl. That's right. What does an owl say? Ooh, ooh. I'm going to read a book today called Birds. Let me take the jacket off. By Kevin Hinkes. Birds. Illustrated by Laura Dronzek. Birds. Let me see if I can turn you this way just so that you know Miss East is left-handed. I'm going to hold it over here. Oh, hey, there's one of those robins we just saw. Birds. In the morning, I hear birds singing through the open window. They sound pretty. Birds can be yellow, or blue, or brown, or red, or even green, I think. There's that cardinal. Sometimes they're so black that you can't see their eyes or their feathers, just their shapes. Like a shadow in him. Birds can be big. What kind of bird is that pink bird? That's right, a flamingo. And look, birds can be little. What is that little bird we just mentioned? hummingbird, or any size in between. There's an owl again. Oh, what kind of bird is that? It lives at the beach, a seagull. Once I saw 7 birds on a telephone wire. They didn't move, and they didn't move, and they didn't move. And I looked away just for a second, and they were gone. If birds made marks with their tail feathers when they flew, think what the sky would look like. That would be beautiful, wouldn't it? Like a painting. If clouds were birds, the sky would look like this. Or this. There's the sun and there's the moon. Sometimes in winter, a bird in a tree looks like one red leaf left over. There it is, the little cardinal on the bare branches, waiting for springtime. If there are lots of birds in one tree, they all fly away at the same time, it looks like the tree yelled, "Surprise!" If I were a bird, I'd ask where all the other birds go when it is stormy and they can't get home to their nests. Where do you think they go? I like to pretend I'm a bird. I can't really fly, but I can do this. And I can sing. The end. Did you know that all the birds have different bird sounds, different bird calls? Isn't that cool? If you'll listen, I want you to listen. Maybe tomorrow morning when you first get up, creak open the door just a little bit and see if you can hear all the different birds out there singing together. I really, really miss y'all. Bye.